And Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Tim Walz are continuing their swing through battleground states today. Yesterday, they hit Michigan and Wisconsin, two states that are crucial to victory in November. Large, enthusiastic crowds greeted them while Republicans looked for new lines of attack, especially against Governor Walz. Yesterday, they spent the day in the upper Midwest during a rally in Detroit. Harris clapped back at pro-Palestine protesters after they started heckling her.
You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that. Otherwise, I'm speaking.
Harris and Walz also had a close encounter with the Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance on the trail. Yesterday, during his stop in Wisconsin, Vance called out Harris for not talking to the media.
She's running from the media, refusing to answer tough questions, and hoping that a basement campaign is going to earn her a promotion. And I think we ought to say to Kamala Harris, you are fired. Your policies didn't work, your agenda doesn't work, and it's not what the American people want.
Joining us now with more is CBS News campaign reporter Taurean Small. Taurean, great to have you. So CBS News obtained audio where Trump praised Governor Walz back in 2020 for handling of riots after George Floyd's death. Let's listen.
I know Governor Walz is on the phone, and we spoke, and I fully agree with the way he handled it the last couple of days. I asked him to do that. Get a lot of men. We have all the men and women that you need, but people aren't calling them up. You have to dominate. If you don't dominate, you're wasting your time. They're going to run over you. You're going to look like a bunch of jerks.
I mean, Taurean, we know that's now become one of Republicans' main attack lines against Walz. What do we know? How could this change things, having this sound play out?
Well, the Trump campaign is certainly trying to paint Walz as this far-left radical governor, saying that this is the most progressive ticket now that Kamala Harris has made a running mate official. As to the talks or reports around Trump, then praising Governor Walz for his response to the Minneapolis riots shortly after George Floyd's killing. The Caroline Levitt, a spokesperson for the Trump campaign, says that the conversation between the former president and the governor was an acknowledgement that he finally acted after a certain amount of days. It wasn't an endorsement of his handling at all of the situation. But I've been following J.D. Vance on the trail, Trump's running mate, obviously, and that's what he's looking to tether Walz's record to. He called his record as a governor that of a far-left liberal, but also said it's a joke. He says how he's handled the unrest in Minneapolis, his time or some of the policies that he's put out is certainly a far deviation from his time in Congress, where he was regarded as this moderate Democrat.
Okay, so regarding the dueling campaign events, Democrats are seeing massive turnouts, Taurean, not at the least because of the great music. Yesterday, we heard my favorites, Mike Lou, Sean, and Justin Vernon, Bon Iver, delighting the crowds. But let's talk about what voters want to actually hear besides the wonderful music. What are you hearing from them? What is mattering to them?
Well, this is certainly a change in this race for Democrats. There was an enthusiasm gap that was pretty noticeable. I mean, when I attended President Biden's rallies, this was a curated crowd. They certainly weren't drawing the crowds that we're seeing from Kamala Harris now. But it was also a stark difference, rather, to what we were seeing Donald Trump pull in when he would come to these places, when he would hold these massive rallies. What the Harris team is doing now is they're trying to be calculated about showcasing the crowds that they're bringing, in some ways trolling the Trump campaign. After Trump would visit a certain venue, the Harris-Walz campaign would hold an event there and then post on Truth Social, for example, photos comparing and contrasting just how empty the seats were.
All right, Taurean Small, thank you.